Hello, my name is Dylan Welsh. I am a sophomore here at Georgia College and State University, and I work with the Women's Center here at Georgia College. And for my GC2I class, I was given the topic transgender visibility. And for this particular deep dive, I decided to pick the subtopic of transgender kids and how they deal with things on a day-to-day basis. In their path from start to finish, where they decide to go in life. And I basically think that all transgender kids, no matter what the age, should have affordable prices to treatment and a therapist. And I think that they should have that chance to get the treatment done if they want to, no matter the age. Like, I want them to feel comfortable in their own body, and everybody should be able to make a decision for themselves. And I'll get into that as I go on through the video, but my first source I wanted to use was from PBS, and basically a bill was passed, I think about last week on Thursday, I believe, and Georgia basically banned most or all gender affirming surgeries and hormone replacement therapies for transgender people under the age of 18. And that's scary. That's very eye-opening for the transgender movement as a whole, because what if you're 17? I mean, you're well above the age of being able to think for yourself. You should be able to make that decision, and if you're not 18, you can't. Do you get that done yet? It's just but basically what the bill said was doctors could still be able to prescribe medicines to block puberty under the Georgia bill, but minors who are already receiving hormone therapy will be allowed to continue. But say I have a friend that wants to start, but he's not 18 yet. How am I supposed to try to persuade him to do that? I can't, because they now passed this bill. And it's really scary to think that they could just take away your rights like that quick. Like, the House just voted on it and now it's over. I mean, there's plenty of transgender people that maybe were thinking about getting into it, now they can't. My next source was from the Human Rights Campaign, and what stuck out to me was gender does not simply exist on those binary terms, male and female. Gender is more of a spectrum, and I could not agree more. Where you fall on that spectrum is up to you and you alone. And basically, by the Georgia law being passed, they're putting you where they are putting you on that spectrum. You're either a boy or a girl, and it makes it tough, and it makes it hard for people to really branch out and think of other things when there's really laws being passed against you, and it makes you feel like you're doing the wrong thing, which you really aren't, and you just want to feel comfortable in your own body, and it's really heartbreaking. And for my last site I decided to pick was from the Child Mind Institute, and I want to just go ahead and read you the whole little segment I pulled apart from this source that I used, and just to really share some really cool insight. So it says, several studies, including the 2022 Travel Project poll, have shown that when trans and non-binary kids do not have parents who advocate for them in school and do not go to schools that promote gender-affirming environment, they are at high risk for developing depression, anxiety, substance abuse, and even attempting suicide. And the kids 13 to 17 are at higher risk than older teens and college-age kids. And what I was getting at towards the back end of my research was that parents have a huge role in helping their kids figure out where they are on this spectrum. And if your parents aren't open to who you want to be and who you truly deep down inside think you are, and your parents are just bashing into you, saying that you're not that, you're not this, you have to be this way. There's proof saying that anxiety, depression, substance abuse, and even suicide, which would be the worst case scenario, and having that education for everybody as a whole is the most important thing for the transgender movement, and is just getting people educated on certain things, as in treatment plans, having a therapist, having someone to talk to, having someone you trust, having family members that can back you up in what you believe in and what you want to be, which is the most important thing that you can do for somebody that, if you know, is in your family that's transgender, is be there for them. That's all they really want. They just want you to know that you have their back, and that you'll support them and respect them, however the way they present themselves. Thank you guys so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video.